Hello, my name is Felicia Wright, the founder of Project Confetti Kids, and I want to talk about doing away with our grading system and actually changing it because it's not serving us as parents and the kids as well. One of the things I wanted to touch on is that most of us think that A's and B's are exactly what all kids are supposed to get, but that's just simply not the case. When you think about A's and B's, especially as an educator, A's and B's are considered above average. C's are average. B's, low B is average. But as soon as a parent sees anything less than an A, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, we need to work on this. You're not doing well in this. And it's considered negative if you don't get an A. But I always tell my kids, it's like, hey, you got a C. That's amazing. I can tell that you worked at it. And that's okay. You don't have to have an A to feel like you accomplished something. And it's become kind of like this big thing. It's like, oh, you got all A's, great. But what if that kid's just not simply meant to get all A's? What if they can't achieve all A's? Does that make them less than? Does that mean that they're doing horrible in school? No, it doesn't. It truly does not. I've had kids where they get straight A's in math, but then they get straight C's in reading. Does that mean that they can't read? No, it doesn't. That means that they're right on grade level. What I want to see is more of a comprehensive report of what the kid is excelling at and what they are struggling with, because that's more important. Who cares about some random letter grade when what we really need to know is what skills are they excelling at? What skills are they still struggling with? What are they still working on so we can work on it at home? Because I truly believe school and home need to come together and work with each other to help our children learn effectively. Like, it can't all happen at school. Some of it has to happen at home and vice versa, because it all works together. We're talking about the whole child here. So you can't say like, oh, whatever happens within these walls, we're going to make it happen and we're going to make sure they all learn. It's like, no, like, they're more than that. They don't spend every waking hour here. So I believe that it's like there's some kind of synergy that needs to happen. But I digress. I'm getting off topic. But yeah, like letter grades, like we're all so caught up on these A's and B's, and we're missing the boat here. We're missing like, oh, well, even if they got a C, it's like, you did well in these skills. That's great. Congratulations. And that's something that should be celebrated. And it's not, because we're not breaking that down like, oh, these are the skills. So parents, a lot of the times, have no idea. I had a parent about a couple months ago bring me a report card, and she was like, show me the report card, and I asked a couple questions. She's like, oh, I have no idea like what he was struggling with. I just have this report card, and it has this little quick blurb of semester 1 and semester 2 of like just data points. And I know what she was talking about, seeing it as well as I had to do those as well. Like, we only get so many characters for those blurbs. So there's not much you can do with it, really. When you're looking at a report card, you literally have an A, B, C, or whatever, and then sometimes it'll have a couple of standard strands, but it really tells you absolutely nothing. It tells you absolutely nothing about how they're doing in school. Like, it's just, this is their grade. So that's something I would like to see change, something more of a comprehensive report of how they're doing and how you can move forward, because that is really what's going to help our kids, not some random letter grade that nobody knows what it means and where they did well and where they struggled. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you're having a great day. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about report cards as a parent, especially when you get a report card with all those little letters on it? Like, do you even understand what it means? Do you know where they're struggling and where they're excelling? And do you get upset if you see C's on a report card? Because I would challenge you to flip that on its head. It's like, hey, like, I can tell that they really tried. Like, they got C's. I can tell that they really tried. Now, D's and F's, it's like, okay, they may have tried, but that means that they're really struggling. But C's are not all that bad. So that's all I have for today. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.